Hi everyone, so it happened to me, excuse me again, but this time it was a little different. So I had went to Hannaford and so I had my food stamp card and my debit card ready to be used. So what happened was, instead of scanning my food stamp card first, I scanned my debit card. So what happened was, I took all of my savings, and then I had to explain to the lady, I don't have that money to be on that. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta go to the bank and figure all this out, and because I needed to eat, so I'm like, now I gotta go to the bank, get money out of the bank for Wendy's, and just like I was completely freaking out. And then Mark's like, no, we are going to get your money back. So what we did was we asked if we could reverse it. So basically taking the money that I just used, putting it back onto my debit card, and then taking my food stamp card, paying with that food stamp card, and then the only thing I had to pay was, excuse me, $38 of my debit. So we did that. And then I get a letter in the mail, and it said that, okay, so haven't transferred $80 to cover the debit card transactions listed below. A fee of $5 has been charged to your account. So I had called them. I highlighted the areas that needed to be highlighted. I called them up and I said to them that Hannaford had given me my money back, so there shouldn't be any fees or whatever for my transactions because I got the money back from Hannaford. So basically what happened was the lady was nice enough to give me my money back. So so that time was definitely the right call for me, just to call them up and say, hey, look, you know, that I'd gotten my money back, so there was no reason why they had taken a fee out of my account. So they did pay me the money back. So I was lucky on that, because on my the other times I've made the same mistake, they would not give me my money back. And I've called and I've tried, but even though mistakes were made, they would not give me my money back. So the other day I was lucky. I didn't get the whole thing back that I wanted back, but at least I got some money back. So that's kind of good in a way. So I have to say that when you go grocery shopping, always pay attention to what you're doing, what cards you are using. One, always keep a balance of your purchases, and always check your account before you go grocery shopping, and always make a budget when you go shopping, because a lot of the time when you make a mistake, it's either wrong card, not checking your account, and using a lot of the money you don't have. And I can say I'm guilty of all of that. I am seriously guilty of all of that, because you know how many mistake videos I put on here with the debit cards and the a lot of me going to stores and doing a lot of mistakes on the machines, or miscalculating on the calculator, or things like that. Even pushing money back when I hit no, I accidentally hit yes, and so that messed up my account as well. So yes, I can seriously say I've done it all. Which the reason why I'm doing these videos is so that you guys don't make the same mistakes I've made. And trust me, I've definitely learned a lot of lessons on those. I mean, yes, I still make mistakes from time to time. Who hasn't? We're all human, you know. There's not well, it's like someone I talked to before. There's no instruction manual on being an adult. So adulting is hard. So there's so much stuff goes into being an adult. You know, paying for groceries, paying your rent, paying your bills. Adults have it a lot harder than kids, basically. So, to tell you the story of, like, when I was younger, I wanted to be an adult because I thought adult had all these freedoms. They didn't have all these obligations, or they didn't have a lot to worry about. They didn't have a lot of rules. So now that I'm an adult, I wish I was a kid again, because kids have all the freedom. Parents do everything for them. They don't have to have a headache of, you know, going to work, getting money to pay your bills, getting money, and then once you pay off your bills, you only have a small chunk of money left for your monthly expenses, monthly allowance, monthly expenses. So, and it does make it hard. Putting money away is also hard. Budgeting is definitely hard. Like I said, you know, even though I've done this for for a few years now, I'm still kind of new at it. Just recently, I started becoming more responsible for more of my money. So my caseworker only does maybe a little bit, half of my money, and then the rest of it comes to me, and then I have to, excuse me, I have to figure out a lot of the stuff. So it is, I want to say, stressful, but it is part of growing up. It is a part of life. You do have to learn how to do your banking at some point, because if you have an apartment or if you have to pay bills, you gotta keep track of what you're spending. I'll tell you one thing, if I didn't have my caseworker, I would be completely dirt broke, because I wouldn't know how to, yes, budgeting, but we'd be spending it more than saving it. So, But I've actually learned a lot from the person that, well, my husband helps me a little bit, but my staff, Mark, helps me with a lot of my budgeting, and we've actually started saving money than losing money. It is a learning experience, like calling the bank, talking to the bank. I'm really not good with all that, but I've learned that even though you have someone who's rude or a complete jerk on the other line, I still hold my composure, even though I want to jump through the phone and beat the crap out of them, but I don't. I hold my composure, and and then when I get off the phone, I start ranting. My poor husband has to hear it, and that poor guy, I know. He's awesome. Huh?
I'm saying hi.
Oh, yeah. My husband's over on the couch. He just got back from the library. But yeah, so I think we grew a lot. We're doing a lot better on our own, I think. And, but yeah, before this video gets way too long, we're going to be cutting it here before I go into another random story. And we'll save those for later on for other videos. But anyway, like and subscribe. And questions, comments, let me know. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.